And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Pool Dog Arena in Las Vegas for continuing coverage of this year's APA Pool Player Championships. I'm your host, Jason Bowman, and I am joined by the legendary Hall of Famer, Ava Lawrence. Ava, we've got the second half of our doubleheader today here in Pool Dog Arena, the finals of the Jack and Jill Doubles Championship.
This is always an exciting matchup to watch, and we have 8 events to go. This will be the Jack and Jill, as you said, man and woman. Game of 8-ball, every other shot. It should be very exciting, as always.
Absolutely. So before we meet our finalists in the Jack and Jill Doubles Championship, let's give you a quick breakdown of some of the key rules here in this match. As you'd expect, APA rules will apply. Now, Jack and Jill Doubles, as Ava mentioned, features 1 male, 1 female player with a max combined skill level limit of 10. Here in this match, players alternate shots, not turns, which is an important one to remember here, and 1 coaching timeout per team per game is allowed. Matches are played according to the APA Jack and Jill Championship race chart, and this evening both of these teams have a combined skill level of 10, which means we're looking at a 4-4 race. Now let's meet our championship finalists. First, from Alabama, we have Accidentally on Purpose. And from North Carolina, we have the Gemini Squad. These two teams competing for $3,500 first place prize money. The players are ready to get started. Let's take you down into Pool Dog Arena for the start of the APA Jack and Jill Doubles Championship.
As always, we're starting off with a lag.
And on the left here is Jason Jones of Accidentally on Purpose. On the right, William Jackson of Gemini Squad.
Well, William may have gotten the lag, but I have to say that the hairdo deal here definitely goes to
Jason?
Jason, absolutely.
We know
on
Jason.
Purpose.
He's big on the USAM circuit. So
yeah.
We've carried his matches before. And,
that's a good look. Is that the whole green? And
he's always got some different hair colors.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. He's big into the pink, though.
I like it.
They like the pink.
I like it.
He is quite a character. Started with 256 teams in the Jack and Jill Doubles Championship. These are your final 2. Both these teams winning in the semifinal round a little bit earlier today. See the referee preparing the first rack of this match. Again, this is William Jackson. It's quite the colorful jersey matchup here, Ava.
I know.
We've got the pink and black. We've got the purple and white.
It's a good thing we kind of have the neutral
Very
gray
vibrant.
going on today, so it wouldn't clash.
Very vibrant.
Good break there.
Oh.
Oh, how about that to start it out?
Doesn't get much better than that. The 8-ball in the side pocket on the break for William Jackson, and just like that, Gemini Squad out to a 1-0 lead. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back in just a moment.
PoolDog.com is the best place to buy billiard supplies. We have a massive selection of pool cues and billiard accessories featuring all of the top brands and styles that will help you take your game to the next level. Our top-rated customer service, same-day shipping, and 60-day satisfaction guarantee that even covers chalk cues means you can buy with confidence. Shop now and see for yourself why PoolDog.com is the pool player's best friend.
Ready to enjoy pool at a whole new level? At PoolDog.com, we know that playing your best is simply more fun. That's why we offer a huge selection of pool cues from all the top brands backed by our 60-day satisfaction guarantee, including chalked cues. Build your ideal cue with custom options like shaft upgrades, precision tips, and more. You'll feel the difference immediately with a stick that's truly an extension of you. Get the performance you need, risk-free. Find your perfect cue at PoolDog.com.
And welcome back to Pool Dog Arena, where this Jack and Jill Doubles Championship started with some fireworks, with an 8 on the break and a quick 1-0 lead for the Gemini Squad.
Who says the lag is not important, huh?
Yeah, right.
It's not a big deal. You never know.
After going, the first 2 days of competition, first 6 championships without an 8 on the break. We've now seen 2 today. Saw one earlier today in the wheelchair championship, and won by William Jackson of the Gemini Squad to open this match. William back at the table now.
Starting out with a defensive shot here. We'll see where this is going to go. You can see there's a pretty good cluster there on right about in here. Oop, I'm going to change that color, make it a little more exciting to match all the plays. Too bad I don't have pink on here. You know,
you might hit the yellow dot. Does it change?
No, I got.
Don't break anything
red
back here. It's expensive equipment in here. Don't break it. They get very upset when we touch buttons and whatnot.
I said I would, not you.
All right, gonna get our first look now at Tabitha Lamberth. Again, her and Jason are out of Alabama. This is the alternate shot format, so you can expect to see each player rotate with each shot or each ball made. Jason Jones back to the table. Jason, he is the highest rated player in this particular event at this point. Skill level 7. I know he's also competing in our Masters Championship. I think he's going straight to a match from here, if I'm not mistaken. He was lobbying to start early, I was told.
Oh, to start early?
He's got a Masters match.
He's got
5
work
o'clock.
to do. Can we be on time now for me, please?
Brings Janet Ruiz back to the table now.
I got a little quick there on her stroke. Remember to try to have a smooth pullback so that your senses can get an idea, and then that way it's going to encourage a smooth follow through. If you kind of pull back real quick, chances are you're going to want to kind of jab at the stroke a little bit.
Tabitha here is a skill level 3. Again, the total combined limit for the partners here is 10. Jason a 7, Tabitha a 3. Jason's a guy that tends to finish in the top 10 each year at the U.S. Amateur Championship.
A strong player then, huh?
Yeah. Generally is able to qualify. I mean, you have to qualify just to get there, but
sure.
He's always in the mix at the end on the final day. Great player. See how he fares in doubles competition.
Smooth shot there. This is one of those where he's going to look at his skill level 3, as in I made mine. Not much for her to shoot at here. I don't think that 4-ball combo is going to be available. So, oh, it is.
Never say never, Ava.
As slowly as she hit it, it kind of skidded a little bit to where they came down and just cut it just enough. This could be a break and run here after that setup.
9 on the side for Jason.
She can shoot a stop shot here. Well, that'll work too.
See if Jason can finish off this rack, tie this match at a game apiece. Again, it's a race to 4 here in the championship match. See the patriotic ducky marking the corner pocket there. No problem there for Mr. Jones. Evens things up at 1 game apiece, and they will have the break when we return in just a moment.
I've always just been impressed when you first walk in to one of the main tournament rooms. Like, if you've never been there before and you walk in, it is just a jaw-dropping experience.
All the prep work, everything that goes into it, all the different teams that have to come together, all the work that goes into it, basically from beginning to end.
Timing has to be on point or we're behind. If our schedule is off, we don't have an event.
And we're back here at Pool Dog Arena, continuing coverage of the APA Jack and Jill Doubles Championship. Tabitha Lamberth at the table with the break here.
And a good solid break. Is that going to come down and knock the 15 in?
Yep.
I think you should do that hairdo.
You want me to do the hairdo?
Yeah. It'll go back. Just for entertainment, please.
I'll have to think
It's
about
so
it.
you.
Is it? Is
Could
it?
be. It could be. You don't
What
know
part of
unless you
that
try
is what
it.
part of that is me? I'm just curious.
You don't know unless you try it.
I don't know that I can pull. I don't
Katie
know that
would
I
like
can pull
it.
it
The
off.
kids would love it.
I don't know that. The kids. The kids are a little too old now to love it. I think they would be looking at me like, "Hey, you can't drop me off at school today." They're like that age now.
Yeah, I get it. We tried that combo on the 13. Didn't see much else to do. It was get Gemini Squad back to the table. That's going to go right off the 11. Cape Fear APA is just north of, not far from where we are in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Cape Fear. Remember the movie Cape Fear?
Oh, I sure do.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's why you moved to North Carolina?
No. That's why I was considering not
Yeah.
moving to North Carolina. No.
I remember that movie.
See?
All right, Gemini Squad, after that quick start, looking to pick up their second rack of the match.
They're moving around this rack pretty well, considering, as you can see, they're all in this, except for one, just having all these balls here. It's a little tricky to get position on anything here. Obviously, the 5 ball goes in the corner pocket, but then not much after that. Maybe possibly the 4. She makes the 5 on the right-hand side of the right-hand side pocket, or she could go make the other corner and make it down here and just kind of hold the cue ball off into the 8 and the 9. I think this is what she's going to do, is just what she's more comfortable with. Either way, I don't think it favors one or another. How about you just go for the bank?
There you go.
There you go.
Pretty.
Something that somebody who plays on the 9-foot table would never even consider. You know what I mean? It's like, but that was very, very, very
Nice
good shot.
there by Janet Ruiz. She is a skill level 4. Janet and William.
Nice shot
Another-
there.
Another nice bank shot.
They're
They
just
got a lot of
working
they got a lot
around
of
here
flair.
like
They got some
Yeah,
flair
I
on
like
that
it.
team. I like it. I like that flair. Look at. You know what's interesting is Gemini Squad. I watched the end of their semifinal match.
Mm.
The other team was on the 8 ball to win the match in a hill and a
Oh,
very makeable shot, but missed the shot.
No.
And Gemini Squad ran out on a couple of pretty impressive, longer shots. So they had a nail biter in the semifinal. We'll see if that experience conditioned them, hardened them for this match.
Oh, wow. Look at this. The way they have solved this rack is just incredible to me. If you saw, kind of the mess it was. I mean, a great bank shot and 2 great bank shots, actually. Got him there. Ooh. That caught up in the pocket. She can hit the 8 ball. Possibly get enough of it to bank it in the side pocket. This is where you just might as well go for it. There's no safety on the table here. I don't think she can hit enough to make it. At least it doesn't look like that from here. But she has marked it, so apparently it does go. We got a referee's going to take a look at this and make sure that 9 ball does not move. The 9 moves, and obviously it's a foul. Wow, can she get enough of it? Wow.
Ball on the side
what a
goes.
rack they ran.
Janet Ruiz. And the
What a
Gemini
rack.
Squad takes a 2-1 lead in this race to 4. And they will have the break when we return in just a moment.
PoolDog.com is the best place to buy billiard supplies. We have a massive selection of pool cues and billiard accessories featuring all of the top brands and styles. Shop now and see for yourself why PoolDog.com is the pool player's best friend.
And welcome back to Pool Dog Arena in Las Vegas. And a big shout out to our friends at Pool Dog for all their support, helping us put this incredible arena together for the players. William Jackson at the table with the break here.
I was hoping to extend that by another 8 on the break. In case you just joined us, Gemini Squad won the lag and proceeded to make the 8 on the break to kind of put their foot down in this match. Strong rack by accidentally on purpose. And then another really strong rack and run out by Gemini Squad. The matchup between these two teams is accidental purpose. Has Tabitha Lamberth, who's a 3. And her partner is a 6. And on the other side, you have a 6-4 combination.
Yeah, Jason actually a 7. Tabitha is a 3. So 7-3 on that side. 6-4 on the opposite side.
Right.
A little more balance on the purple team. A little higher end player on the pink team. See which combination pays off here in this championship.
I think we've seen every possible combination. Do you remember we've had 7-3, 6-4. Rarely do we see. We've had. I think
Had
didn't
some
we have
fives.
like
Had a pair of 5s.
Yeah, I think we even had a 5-4 one time that made it on here, if I remember right. So you don't have to be a 10. You can be lower than a 10, especially in the 9-ball doubles. You can go pretty far. 8-ball is obviously helps to kind of be pushing that 10. If you qualify as a 10, however, and you go up to 11, you just need to spot people if it happens before you go to the national championship. Get over 12 and you will have to find you a new partner.
think this Gemini squad, they're just carrying the momentum over from the semifinal. They decided to stay hot.
I think when you win a match like that too, you go, we got nothing to lose
Yeah,
now. So
playing
you
with
can,
the house money.
playing a little freer.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Yeah, I mean, I watched the 65% probability the guy pockets the 8-ball. Maybe higher, maybe 70%. Didn't make the shot, though.
Wow.
Failed to make it. And they took advantage. I believe they ran 3 or 4 balls and then the 8. Janet was the one that pocketed the final 8-ball, too.
That feels so good. Now, I do see a lot of players, especially when you're on the winner's side, but when you still have a chance to lose, they try to protect that and playing very kind of tight, trying not to lose, trying not to miss. You know, and that's, if you're skill level 5, if you do that, you play that way, you're all of a sudden a 3. You have to play, the game that you know how to play and play freely. It's easier said than done, but.
Caught that side pocket.
What do they say? Play like you got nothing to lose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easier said than done. But
I know.
That's what they say. They say a lot of things that are easier said than done.
Yes, they do.
Now that's my new line. They say a lot of things that are easier said than done.
I'm going to make a meme
Somebody
out of that.
put the quote. Yeah, make sure you add my name to that one when it goes down in history.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you credit.
All right, Jason Jones back at the table now.
Nice
softly,
touch.
softly.
Bring that cue ball up for the 9, more than likely. She can shoot the 13 if she prefers, whatever she is comfortable with. All right, Jason's going to be a little jacked up over this 14 ball. I don't think he should have any problems pocketing it, and it's going to come down nicely for the 11.
I wonder how he gets that hair done.
You'll find out when you get it done.
I mean, because, the lines are pretty good. It's not like, I think he's doing that himself, or somebody goes to somebody for that.
You'll have to ask him, but I have a feeling he goes to somebody.
I'm going to have Becky asking if they win. Becky, that's a post-match interview question. Mark it down.
We need details. All right, so he's got obviously a shot on the 12 ball here, but he would like to get his partner a decent shot. You don't want to just tap this in. Needs to put a little bit of power on this. It's tough to be jacked up that much and put left spin on it, which is what he would like to do. But obviously the main thing is to pocket the ball. Any spin now will kind of make it a massé, so that makes it a lot more difficult. Smooth. But as you can see, normally if he wasn't jacked up over that ball, he would have been able to get her much closer and a better angle. But I don't care if you're a 7 or a pro or a 2, you got to take what you got.
Yeah. Well, it helps that the 7 was the one taking that shot.
It does.
So when it's good to have a player of Jason's caliber on your roster. All right, opportunity now for Tabitha. Going to take a time out, actually, talk things over. Each team gets 1 timeout per rack.
What I like about that, what he's doing now, is I heard him talking. I didn't really hear what he said, but what I did hear him just say, he's explaining to her why you don't want to do what she was planning on doing, which I like, instead of just saying, no, do this instead. So when you're talking to your partner, given a timeout during league night, whatever, explain why you're asking them to do something different than they thought they should do. So they can actually learn instead of just being said that, no, don't do that. Nice effort. But Gemini Squad, they have a shot here at the 5 ball. Can go straight up and down. Oh, that was a big miss. Is that 10 going to stop? Yeah, that could be a big turnaround. It wasn't an easy shot by any means. But I kind of expected him to make it. Now this is a big opening for accidental and accidentally on purpose to tie this match up. If they can find a pocket for the 8. It might go off the 4 in the side pocket. If he just rolls this in, he should be able to make the 8 off the 4. There you go. Four is a little bit farther down, so you want to make sure you get it solid enough of a hit. You don't want to hit it too thin on the 4. There you go.
Nicely done by Jason Jones. Pockets the 8 in the side and evens the score at 2 racks apiece. The team accidentally on purpose. We'll have the break when we return in just a moment.
Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino. Legendary. Vegas. Fun. Enjoy Westgate's classic gaming and entertainment. Savor fine dining. And experience the world's largest sportsbook, Westgate Superbook. It's all at the Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino.
And we're back here in Las Vegas, Pool Dog Arena. Tabitha Lamberth at the table now, preparing to break. She's had a couple of nice breaks, Ava.
I like how she follows through. She really goes through the ball.
Pocketed a stripe on the break. They'll shoot the high-numbered balls as Jason Jones looks things over here.
If he can find his pattern here, they've got a good chance of doing some damage on this table. 9 and 15 here, a little bit of an issue as far as coordinating around. Everything else, as you can see, is pretty open. Once they get solved the 15 or the 9, however, then that opens up the entire table for them. No.
10 ball hangs up there in that corner. Janet back to the table now. Match feels very even to this point. Both teams playing well here.
The score says the same story. Both
Yeah.
of them. 2-2, race to even, race to 4.
That's when numbers can talk.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you see one of those matches, though, where the score is even, but it's really lopsided as far as what you've been watching.
Yeah, a couple
or
flukes.
vice versa.
Maybe somebody had 8 out of turn. Did have the 8 on the break here in this match, but still, Gemini Squad has played well.
Mm-hmm. It's also interesting, a lot of these teams, some of them play on the same team, or they're husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. But a lot of them go, somebody wants, I want a teammate. Anybody want to play? And they barely know each other, never played together before. So, you know, and then all of a sudden you click and you get each other. So
speaking of that, I got a cool story. I'm just going to take a minute because I just heard about this today. So 2 teams play, right, here in the event.
Yeah.
Team called What Would Will Do out of Florida versus a team called Mission Accomplished out of Rhode Island. Well, apparently, the captain of the Rhode Island team is in the middle of moving to Florida, which is where the team What Will You Do is from.
Mm-hmm.
So they went ahead and recruited her for when they get home.
On their team?
Yeah. So when they get back to Florida, their new teammate, who they just played here in a match in Vegas
I love that.
from Rhode Island, is joining them. That's how
great.
they found their new teammate.
That's
That's a great story.
Yeah, it really is.
Love that.
A lot of friendships forged.
What a great
here
way
in
to move
Vegas,
to a
but
new city,
yeah.
right? Like you've already got a team, and they've seen you play at the highest level. Love that. All right, timeout here for Gemini Squad. Have a conversation about the rack here. Well, while we've got a moment, big shout out to all of our sponsors. Obviously, we talk a lot about Pool Dog here in the arena and all their support. But we also have Action Cues. We've got Kamui Tips.
Mhm.
We've got Aramith Balls. And, of course, the Diamond Tables. 369 of them here at this week's event.
What's amazing to watch everybody set this up and how it works. If you haven't seen the APA documentary, it is on this setup. It's fantastic.
Yeah, somebody told me today they were talking about maybe showing that here at the Westgate this week somewhere. I don't know
Oh, really?
if we got any more details on that. So if you're not sure what we're talking about, there's a documentary was done about kind of how the building of these massive tournaments is done. You can find that on our YouTube channel. It's called Before the Break. I think it's here on Facebook as well. Try to work with our partners at Billiard TV to air it, but it's out there. Pretty cool look.
It really is.
Really an unprecedented look at kind of what goes into the behind the scenes of building these massive events, the world's largest pool tournaments.
You know, it's funny because if you come here, especially people who come here to play Mini Mania, they come twice a year, 5, 6, 7 years. It looks like it's just here all the time. But this actually gets put together and then brought back again. So
By Sunday morning, you'll still know we were here, but by Monday, you probably won't even recognize that
yeah,
any of this ever existed. It's a pretty impressive process. Definitely takes a longer time to set up than tear down.
well, yes, definitely.
But they we'll have to do a documentary about the teardown. We'll put a stopwatch
Sequel.
on that.
It's
We'll
a
put
sequel.
a stopwatch on that. All
All right.
right.
Not a super exciting shot here. I don't know. The 15 goes. The 9 ball obviously goes in the opposite pocket where you don't really want to be shooting it. Oh, wow.
Oh.
That little,
We-
yeah.
We timed that
We
up.
got-
Yeah, 9 in the corner,
Yeah.
but scratches in the side pocket. It's going to be ball in hand for the Gemini Squad at a very inopportune time for accidentally on purpose.
What a opportunity here to get on the hill for Gemini Squad. There you go. That's the correct shot there. Just roll it down. This is where a lot of players will put this straight in. Don't line it up straight in. Give yourself a little bit of an angle so that you can freely shoot it and follow down. So a lot of times it gets too short, and this time,
Perfect.
yeah, a little too straight.
A little too straight for your liking, huh?
Oh, yeah, I mean, he could just tap it and have her shoot the 8 ball straight down, or he can go rail first. But you would much rather
Ooh.
give her, have an angle to get up
Yeah.
to where it's a little bit easier shot.
Well, I saw her make a pretty tough shot on the 8 ball at the end of her semifinal match. Let's see if she can make another tough one here. This would put Gemini Squad on the hill, needing just one final rack.
All out. She's going for it, and that puts them on the hill 3 games to 2.
Nice shot there by Janet Ruiz, hardened by the tournament environment. She is well-versed in making that shot now, and Gemini Squad will have a chance to put this match away when we return in just a moment.
No way, he did it. He did it. Holy smokes, what a shot.
The 2 defeats the 9. David has beaten Goliath. And we're back here at Pool Dog Arena in Las Vegas, continuing coverage of the APA Jack and Jill Doubles Championship. William Jackson at the table for Gemini Squad. Had that 8 ball moving a little bit, but
Well, that's a lot of action
nothing
for
down.
nothing to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good break, but nothing drops. Brings Tabitha Lamberth back to the table in what is now a must-win rack for the team of Accidentally on Purpose.
She's looking at this combo, the 12-15 combination here. Doesn't have much more to go for, and that hung up.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Few issues here. She's going to take a look at the 13. Does it go? No, I don't think so. The 9 and 11 are tied up. But right now, just try to get a shot here for her partner. All right. You mentioned some defensive shots. They may be coming in this rack right here.
That was between you and me, Ava.
Oh,
you weren't
well.
supposed to introduce that. Well, there's safety number 1.
Kind of a challenging situation he's in here. Looks like he can pocket the 1 ball. Nice speed to block that pocket. The 12 ball doesn't have a home there.
Another double header on tap for tomorrow here in Pool Dog Arena. We'll have the Ladies 8-Ball Championship tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Time. And then the 8-Ball Doubles Championship at 5 p.m.
It's all 8-ball tomorrow.
A lot of 8-ball.
Followed by Masters 8 and 9, and then we have all 9-ball on Saturday. Masters and ladies and 8-ball doubles is going strong in the other big tournament rooms, full of action over there. 9-ball is starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I believe. Have a
9-ball
whole nother wave
singles.
of players coming through.
Yeah.
It's kind of the interesting thing about this event, too, the way in August we have like 2 big waves, right? You have the 8-ball wave and then the 9-ball wave.
Right.
But here you've got these kind of continuous waves of
Revolving.
groups coming in for the different tournaments we run here at the APA Pool Player Championships. Everybody having a great time here. Been beautiful weather out here, too.
Oh, it's perfect. We'll try to remember how nice it was when we get out here in August and it's 112.
Yeah. Look at that shot.
It's a good shot. Doesn't leave anything, but he's going to see if it was a good, if it was a double hit or not. I'm not sure.
I
what
think he was
happened there.
asking
We were
because
just
it hopped
talking.
up on the rail.
Okay, they're going to take a look where this ball was. Oh, he touched that. Well, we need to pay attention. As soon as he hit it, we kind of both looked away and looking at each other, having a conversation.
Yeah, I
missed
didn't.
it.
They're going to take a look at it. There you go. Oh, because I saw that cue ball kind of hopped up on the rail, didn't it?
Yeah, and it can, as long as it comes back on the,
Right.
on the playing surface again, but she can definitely hit this 11 ball. All right, so that, oh, that would have been pretty sweet. But
Big-
boy, did she make a mess of things here, though, for Team Accidentally on Purpose. That was kind of an accidentally on purpose kind of
There
a
you go,
defensive
yeah. I'll
shot
show
right
you.
there.
Tabitha back to the table.
What a mess they have. But they still have advantage over their opponents here. The fact that the 8-ball is kind of married to the solids. They have more balls on the table to play around with. He could now move that 3-9 if he wants to, the 7 being right there.
I wanted to send out some well wishes. Was given a note before our match here. Roderick Rentz, who we've seen here in Pool Dog Arena,
Mm-hmm.
I think on a few occasions. I think most recently was like 2024. He was the runner-up in 9-ball high tier, but he's out in South Georgia. He was recently diagnosed with very serious form of cancer, and so we want to give him our best. His teammates, obviously, and friends from that APA community thinking a lot about him, and asked if we would give him a shout-out, so we do wish you the best, Roderick.
Life can be brutal.
As Jason Jones looks over this table, no room for error at this point for the team of Accidentally on Purpose. This is a must-win rack for them.
The only thing I kind of see here that I think is, as far as a defensive shot, is to shoot, kick right here, hit the 4-ball, try to get a full stop. Oh, how good is that? Did they get a little unfortunate, though? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't...
That was a really solid shot that he played. Broke the balls open, went offensively, but didn't get much for it. Don't want it. That's a good shot
Okay.
there. Just touch that
Very
4-ball.
nice.
Trying to remember whose shot it is. It's nice to
I
have
see.
somebody paying attention.
Both teams
We
each
g-
have
Yeah.
asked that question.
We got the
It
staff
is one of the
over there.
challenges, and you know,
Yeah.
if they do play out of turn, We had this in a match. Was it last year's Jack and Jill or 2
Twice.
years ago?
Twice they did, yeah.
Yeah, where they got out of turn and
That was painful.
almost cost them the match. They actually came back to win. That was a huge comeback, if
Yeah.
I remember. Team out of Arizona. Well, he got to the 9.
All right, he
All
did what he
right.
could there. Something good could have come out of that. Instead, this is not a hanger. This is not over by any means. Let's
This
see what
match
Jeremy's-
has all
what
the
he's gonna
hallmarks
come
of
up
a
with here.
hill battle.
Yeah.
This match has the hallmarks of a hill. Just feels that way. Maybe I'll be wrong, but it feels that way.
Well, you got a 50-50 chance of being
It's true.
right.
It's
so-
true. It's better odds than I have than in the casino, I think.
All right, so he's going to shoot the 6 and make that combo. At the same time, he'll get the 8 out of there. Well, she's got a cut shot on this combo. It's got to make sure you hold on to that cue ball, because that cue ball, if you thin it, could very easily.
Have they used their timeout? This rack?
Oh, I don't think so.
They haven't really.
I don't know.
Yeah, here
Ah,
we
here
go.
it comes.
I was going to say they. Now would be the time to talk this over.
By doing that, we can look at, where the cue ball is going, but mostly looking at the scratch in the opposite corner. So you got to be careful of that. So he's going to go through with the main way to avoid it. It's fun playing with somebody of his caliber if you're a 3, because you're getting, every time you play,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
getting a free lesson. Little quickie lessons, because he actually really explains what he wants to do as opposed to just do this.
Well done, coach.
Yeah.
Well done.
Good coach, good student.
What was that I said about the hill?
Oh,
You remember?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not there yet. Don't want to jinx anybody. They'll come after you, Jason. Always funky to play position out of the jaws of a pocket. You really have to pay attention how much of the ball. Obviously, you're going to make the ball, but how much of it to play a good position.
Oof.
And that's about as good as she could ask
Yeah.
for right there. Pretty much straight in.
Tabitha, skill level 3.
Mm-hmm.
Pressure shot here. Deep breath. Mm.
Oh, she just jumped up a little bit.
Mm-mm.
It's funny. She has stopped with her cue stick at the cue ball every time. This time she just kind of tapped forward and pulled back and just shot it. It's always,
I like
almost
that.
always the problem when you hit it too quickly.
And immediately, Jason Jones said, "It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay." Fist
Yeah.
pump. Tough moment. See if they get another chance here, though. This is not over yet. Let's go.
You just want to be right. Now, we do love hill matches here in the booth.
Mm.
And so does the audience watching. And so does Accidentally on Purpose right now. They would really love to get back to this table. Going to draw back a little bit. There you go.
Down to just the final 8 ball now. Janet Ruiz. Saw her pocket one in the last rack. Saw her pocket one at the end of the 8 ball semifinal. Can she do it one more time? And Janet unable to pocket the 8. New life now for accidentally on purpose. Not sure what his reaction was there, but
Well, I don't know if it was because the shot he's gonna get.
oh, they have the same pocket marker.
Oh,
They have the same pocket marker. That's what it is. That's funny. Same pocket marker. I was trying to figure out what was going on there. So now big shot here for Jason Jones. And I mean, out of the 4 players in this match, if there's somebody that's got to make this shot, this is the guy you want.
True story.
Opportunity there that moments ago looked like it would not be. And he told his teammate Tabitha, it's okay. We'll see if he can make it okay here.
Oh, you know what? I just looked up at her when you said that. She said, it's okay.
Yeah.
She said it to him.
The game within the game.
Okay.
He looks semi-confident.
Little 30% anyway.
Yeah. Let's see what you can do here, Jason Jones.
I think he's going to go ahead and try to play the speed to where if he does miss it, hit it a little bit short, cue ball to the other side of the table. Like that.
Watch out.
He let the cue ball go. Oh.
The drama continues. The match continues.
Wow.
And now William Jackson will take the shot on the 8 ball.
He's taking his time, walking around, thinking about it, feeling it.
Maybe thinking about the last 2 8 balls he's seen missed, huh?
Well, he
Lot
looks
of
like he is
distance.
locked and loaded.
Let's go. William Jackson for the win.
Oh. And Tabitha gets it
How
went
ironic.
all the way around. She gets to
How
see if
ironic.
she gets a do-over. That does not happen very often. And she's just getting down to shoot this. She goes, I know how to do this. What am I shaking for? There you go. We have a hill game, people.
Tabitha Lamberth able to redeem herself, and I'm sure she is thrilled. She has just helped tie this match at 3 games apiece. And as Ava said, folks, we're going hill, and we'll have the conclusion of this match when we return in just a moment.
PoolDog.com is the best place to buy billiard supplies. We have a massive selection of pool cues and billiard accessories featuring all of the top brands and styles. Shop now and see for yourself why PoolDog.com is the pool player's best friend.
And welcome back to Pool Dog Arena in Las Vegas. High drama here in the APA Jack and Jill Doubles Championship. We are tied 3 racks apiece. The next 8 ball to fall will go to the winner, Jason Jones at the table. We'll try to get that 8 ball moving.
Got the 13 moving. Where's that 11 that went down? It was the 13. So now we're going to see what they can come up with. Kind of a messy rack. He wanted to make sure there was no way he was going to scratch. Nothing worse than making that 8 ball and then not
scratching.
controlling your
Oof.
cue ball. Oh, painful.
Especially to lose a match. Oof. All right, Tabitha Lamberth, the hero of the last rack. And I love that, too. She missed that 8 ball. Immediately, Jason Jones said, it's okay, it's okay. And here they are. And look at that combination.
He looks like, wow, okay.
He'll
Didn't
take
realize
it.
he was going to make that. That's what's fun, too, is when you have a 7-3, the 3 sometimes will do stuff. Well, first of all, the 7 will do stuff that will just blow the 3's mind. I understand that. But it's also the other way around, where the 3 will come with a shot that a lot of 7s or
did
pros
not
would never,
expect.
wouldn't even try.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's great about it.
Accidentally on purpose, currently controlling the table here in this final rack. Jason gonna take a hard look now. Less than thrilled with the remaining layout.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess. I mean, obviously, he's got a hard time even making contact with anything. You want to leave this right here. That is something that can make things a little bit... No, that's right. He's shooting the stripes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the solids are looking real good right now. Unless he can come up with something. A little bit of left spin here, go around and try to kick that 10 ball in, maybe. He's got to curve it just a hair to be able to get to it. A little too much. Well, that'll work. Nestle that 10 ball in there with the solids and send a cue ball on the other side of the table. Not a bad result.
See how Gemini Squad responds now. Their first time back to the table. Had an opportunity to put this match away in the last rack. Could not do it. Had 2 opportunities to put the match away.
Yep. That's when you just snap out of it and forgive yourself and remember the amazing shots that you have made and the clutch shots to get here.
And Janet has made some clutch shots, no doubt.
And that's why I always tell our players, you know what? Yes, we have the live feed here with all the lights and you make it to the finals, yada, yada. But when you're playing out there, stream it. Share it with your friends at home, with your fellow teammates and your fellow players at home that you're representing. But the best part about that is you'll have it. You can actually go back and see it later and remember. So if you make it all the way, you can go back and see how amazing you played and forgive yourself if you missed one later on or if you guys lost. But it's really cool to have it.
Interesting. So you've played some high-level matches on television.
Yes.
Those matches that you lost, did you go back and watch?
After it stopped hurting, maybe. You
Okay.
know, yeah. Not
'cause
right
it's-
away.
Yeah, it's
More
tough to go back when you...
Yeah, more to kind of say what went wrong.
Yeah.
Like, what should I have done here? And in the moment when you're nervous and kind of stressed and feeling the pressure, did I make a mistake in the decision? Like, I'll remember I did something. If I'd have done something else, could have, you know. You always learn with this game. If you stop learning, then it would take the fun out of it for me anyway. I love that every time you open a door, there's another door or 6 to open up and with your knowledge in this game. All right, we got this cat and mouse rack that we haven't really seen yet, huh, Jason? That's fitting.
For the final rack, yeah.
Nobody's going to want to take too many chances here in this kind of a situation.
Been a very offensive match up until this final rack. Now it's a little bit of a chess match to finish it out. Again, we started with 256 teams in this division. These are your final 2 left standing.
And to those of you who try to make it out here again, you don't have to beat all of those teams. I say to our players
That'd be
all the
tough.
time, yeah.
Got to beat 256
It sounds
teams.
intimidating, but it's only a couple more matches, maybe 3 more matches than you would play at home in a qualifying tournament to get here. So, but it's definitely something to really shout out about and be proud about, getting through a whole field like this. It's been a gruesome, especially if you end up on the loser side and you play and you play and you play and you go, oh, check those shoes out. See, it's not just
Shoes
his
match
shirt
the
that's
hair.
fancy.
Shoes matching the hair.
And the, like you said, the pink shoelaces.
All right, Janet goes offensive there.
Well, she didn't. 2 ball is available. All right.
And then a defensive shot for William.
It's advantage. It's definitely advantage Gemini Squad at this point, where the balls are situated. They have all their balls kind of covering the pockets, covering their opponent's ball. They have more balls to work with. That's not bad. You might as well not make that one. It's the chess part. Whoever is, it's usually, I mean, obviously you can't make a mistake and miss an easy shot or position, but it's whoever has the most patience when it comes to this.
If you are just tuning in, you're watching coverage of the APA Jack and Jill Doubles Championship here in Las Vegas. The final rack of what has been a very entertaining match between Accidentally on Purpose of Alabama and the Gemini Squad out of North Carolina. A little bit of a southeastern showdown here in the Jack and Jill.
Yeah. Grant Byers, league operator. Justin Chineri, a player that has been playing quite a while, really good player. Some of the other people from their area sitting up there supporting. Thought they were going to have a breakdown when that 8-ball was missed in the last rack to win the championship. It's very exciting. There they are. It's very exciting when you're the league operator. I know that firsthand, having somebody get to the finals here, winning the finals. Oh, wow, that turned things around a little bit. Now this could be a, well, I don't know if you want to have a timeout. But if she just rolls this up, he's got, and just leave it right here.
He's going to call the timeout here.
He's got a bank. Yeah, it's not a bad time to do it.
Go ahead and utilize the timeout. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Last rack.
'Cause he wants to see there's not a good option, but he wants to know, her to know where he wants to be here if they're going to go for the run out. You know, you always want to leave that for the end if you can, but sometimes you got to take a little bit earlier. Oh, there you go.
9-ball is down.
Here's the pressure. Banking this into the corner. This is, it looks like he's going to go all out here and just go for this bank. Cue ball can break up and break open that 8. He's just got to make sure he hits it in the right place. Oh, wow, no. He said, oh, wow. He just kind of didn't even hit it to the pocket. He wanted to make sure he left that shot on the 8 for her. He's shaking his head. He just kind of misfired. Could turn out to be a costly misfire. I think Will's trying to will for
They're
her what to do.
Yeah, they're gonna take their time out as well.
Yeah, might as well plan your escape here.
Both teams now have used their final timeout of this match.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it was 1 timeout per rack. This is the final rack. The final timeout. Discussion is over. And here we go.
Good shot there. Smart choice.
Well, that was interesting because they talked about it. And
Yeah.
It looked like they had a plan, and then she called a mental audible, I guess. And
Yeah, I don't know what the final
a new
decision.
plan?
Yeah. He may have said, if you're not comfortable, do this. I mean, she's going to have to kick at this now.
Tabitha Lamberth.
If I were her, I would just kick this really softly. Just go ahead and just roll this. And she may even snooker. Get a snooker out of it. Just firm enough to where it can hit a rail, but real soft, nice and smooth. There you go. Maybe a little too... Oh, she hit too low. There's no rail. That's going to be ball in hand. Had to make sure you hit high enough on the rail for the 15 to have a chance to go to the cushion. So now this makes a big difference starting off with ball in hand. You can open this up. Yeah, I was going to say, you got to make sure you open that up the first thing you do. I may even have bumped those a little bit so that it opened up and you could play the 4 ball in either pocket. But I think they should be in good shape here unless there's something, unforeseen happened, unforced errors. This gives Will a chance to get up on that 7 ball and give a good angle to come down for his partner to get a decent shot at the 4. Oh, he's going that way. All right.
Well, the way this is shaping up, Janet Ruiz is going to take one more shot on the 8 ball if.
Yeah, she gets to fix things. An opportunity to just make it right.
Got to make the 4 ball first. No problem. Now it's Will's turn. I would say both these teams have handled the pressure of the arena pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean they're not feeling the pressure, though.
True.
And so here we go, Janet.
Oh, that
Your
is
last
a tester.
opportunity.
Jason, this is not a hanger. There's some distance and some serious nerves on
It's
this.
the same pocket she shot the last one? Is that the same pocket?
Oh, I can't remember that
Okay.
far back. What are you, crazy? But I do
Well, either way,
remember what this feels like. When
Chance
it's
for redemption here.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't going to miss that one.
Oh. 8-ball falls, and the Gemini Squad from North Carolina are your 2026 Jack and Jill doubles champions.
What a
See if-
great match, though.
Try
Somebody
to get a
had
quick
to
word
lose
in
there.
with your new champions here.
All right. Congratulations. You are 2026 Jack and Jill champions. Has it sunk in yet?
No. Yes.
Oh, no, not at all.
How are you feeling?
Floored.
I'm good. Very good.
Take us through what was going through your head during that last rack. Obviously, that was a tough one.
Don't miss it like the last one.
Of course, don't miss it. Don't miss it at all.
You guys seem to have a really great team dynamic. How did you support each other throughout the tournament?
Stay the course. Take your time. Breathe.
My foot up his butt.
I like it. So how did you guys start playing together?
She joined our team. She's Alvin's wife. Like 10 years ago, she was a 2. She can hold a pool stick, but she soaked everything up like a sponge, and she's the shark you see today. Ice in her veins, 8-ball and break, all that good stuff.
Yeah, speaking of that, was that a big motivator to start out the match that way, right?
Momentum is always great.
Gave you good momentum for the rest of the match, right? Some good juju. So how are you guys going to celebrate tonight?
Probably going to have a few shots.
Yes, shots, definitely.
Deserving, right? You guys had a lot of people at home watching you. Seems like you've got a lot of people here as well. Anybody specifically that you'd like to shout out today?
Everybody that's pushed us, our family at home, significant others, just everybody's been here for us.
It's a family thing.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, a fantastic finale to the Jack and Jill Doubles Championship, Ava. Congratulations to the Gemini Squad. They are your 2026 Jack and Jill Doubles Champions. Folks, we're going to sign off for today. We will be back here tomorrow at Pool Dog Arena, 1 p.m. Pacific time, with coverage of the Ladies 8-Ball Championship. Make sure you come back and join us.